Hello, and welcome to this Cashback World online presentation. Thanks a lot for tuning in. My name is Aldis Sliders. My native language is Latvian, so if my English is not that very nice and correct, please excuse me. But anyway, thanks to the person who sent or directed you to this presentation, because the opportunity we are talking about here is an international one. So let's just have a look what is the opportunity lies in front of you right now, so you can discover it, and probably later you can ask some questions. But before we do so, just gonna run through the agenda. I will make this presentation in 3 steps, so that I will explain why I have started this business and obviously the basics of it, and then I will explain the business opportunity for yourself and your friends and family, and then of course we're gonna look on the international option for you and the passive income at the end. So I will try to make this as short as possible. There are several angles which we need to look at, so let's just dive straight into it. And the basics of this opportunity, where they come from, was actually something that really bothered me for a long time. I was always wondering why we are having so many of these bonus cards and loyalty cards in our wallets, and maybe actually some time ago I wanted to make a solution myself. But then one day, through my travels on my daily business trips where I was running my companies, I met this guy from Estonia, and he said, "Hey, have you heard about this business called Cashback World, where they basically what they do, they combine all the loyalty programs under the one basic card." And the target was not to combine all of the cards in one, it's just to make one which works everywhere, and that's what really people like. What is this one card could be used in all the areas of all the different sectors and segments. So this is really the unique, I wouldn't even call this as a product, but that's what people like. They like to receive one card which works everywhere, and they don't need to bother it. For now, this opportunity is open already in 47 countries, so you can shop and make your daily shoppings in more than 90,000 partner companies around the globe, and every day there are hundreds and hundreds joining more for this. And of course, this is also the largest online platform as far as I know. The best part of all of this is that this card actually also comes in your mobile device, so you don't need to carry this plastic card anymore with you. It doesn't matter where you travel, your mobile device is always with you, and you can see the partner companies which are next to you by just activating location service on your mobile device. And one of the best parts that this card is absolutely free for a customer. Whenever they are receiving this from the company or from the friend or family, this gives you absolutely a massive use of this card, and you get it for free, and you always have some guaranteed bonuses included. Anyway, so where this all comes from, it comes actually here from Europe, from Austria. Started 15 years ago, and now these operations are in 47 countries, more than close to 90,000 partner companies, as I said before, close to 9 million active member users, and the numbers are growing thousands and thousands every day. Company itself has several brands under the name, and the one which is most recognizable now is the Cashback World. But what we are going to discuss also today is going to be a Lycanet, and as you can see, there are also some charity foundations like Greenfinity and Child and Family. The best thing what I like about this project is that even from my everyday business, I used to donate for a charity. But here is the like a totally different aspect of this, because this project gives you actually an opportunity to make your daily shopping, and every time you shop, company actually spread a small percentage of the turnover also to those foundations, so you can be socially responsible also when you do your daily shopping, say for yourself, and make a turnover for the companies. So you do something good in terms of charity as well. The vision for the company is very simple. It's like 1 billion users around the globe by 2030, and approximately 10 million partner companies from all segments and sectors across all of those countries. As you probably already understand, the concept is very basic. It's a cashback every time you shop, the money back with every purchase, and that is our also the mission and the vision where we are going. As this slide displays all the countries where we are already operating. Of course, the goal is to develop further, and by the 2030 we are looking to be opened in 100 countries or more. So that gives us also the opportunity to distribute globally these loyalty cards, and people can shop all around the world, all across all different sectors and segments, and we are just growing and growing every day. Let's just look at what this card does. The card is actually could be a different with the different graphics on it, because every company, when they receive this card as their own loyalty program, they can print on this card whatever they want, their own logo, their own information, the website, and the only thing what really connects all these cards is on the side is a cashback vault, and on the back side it's operated by a loyalty program called Linus. So this is what already is a common thing for all of these cards. But anyway, every customer needs to receive only one card, and he can use this card or the mobile application in all of our partner companies across the globe. Doesn't matter where he shops or where he travels, it's always one card. It works everywhere, so every person needs only to receive this card one time. And as far as it comes, what partners do we have already involved? Of course, I cannot display here all 90,000 companies, but only a few names and a few from few different countries I have collected here. As you see on this slide, there are many recognizable names on the companies you probably recognize. Worldwide, the billion euro worth brands are here, which are working with the cashback world. And of course, the question which was in my mind when I started this project was, how this is possible and how I can make some money out from this. Anyway, so I will show you exactly how this works, and I show you how you can benefit from this, and of course where's the opportunity lies for you in a big way. And the companies you see on this slide, doesn't matter, they are in all countries. I will show you how they also get connected and where they're coming from. So anyway, let's look at the smaller companies. Let's say one example from locally, since I am Latvian, so let's have a look how the card works for a shopper, or what kind of benefits he gets. So let's take the company which sells underwear, and they if you would go on your application, you would see that every time you shop there, you will get 4% cashback, real money back on your bank account, and you would get also 4% in shopping points if you would spend around 100 euros. It's always calculated around a 100 number, so you can easily calculate. So in this case, if you would spend let's say 25 euros in this shop, you will get 1 euro back. And you will get 1 shopping point on your purchase, which gives you more options. What is the shopping point for? You collect all these shopping points, and you can actually spend those shopping points on other partner companies to exchange them for even better deals for yourself. What that means? That means that you save more money. So it's like a double benefits for you as a customer. Just one simple example. Let's say you shopped at Bikini, bought some underwear and got 1 point back, and you shopped somewhere else in a coffee shop, let's say, and you got some more points. And then you see this special offer from a horse riding company where they normally give you the horse ride for 20 euros. And now you can spend 1.1 of these shopping points and pay only 9 euros for the same experience. So you actually save more than 55% on this deal. So for a shopping community, for each shopper, this program is actually very beneficial, because it gives you a double benefits. It gives you a cashback, which is real money back to your bank account, which you can spend somewhere else if you want, and you can collect all these shopping points and exchange them for better deals from other partner companies. What partner companies are thinking, we are normally this is normal business thinking mode. Partner companies always think that they want more customers, bigger turnover. They want their own loyalty program possibly, and that's how they operate on the daily basis. The interesting part in this program is that whatever happens in your store, whenever somebody comes and buys from you, you set a certain amount of discount which the person who swipes the loyalty card in your shop will get. But the interesting part which I found is that the program works two ways. It's not like one direction. Whenever you give out your own loyalty cards to your own loyal customers, and let's say they would shop somewhere else within our partner companies, doesn't matter if they shop offline or online, doesn't matter if the same country or different country, whenever they spend the money, only for that reason that you were the one who introduced this person to this program, you would get a bonus around 1% from the turnover they spend somewhere else. Give you a small example of, let's say you have a barber shop and you would distribute 500 loyalty cards during the year for your customers. And let's say these customers would spend only 200 euros somewhere else. That means that you would get 2 euros per month from shopping that people do in some different businesses, not yours. And if it's 500, that's extra 1,000 euros for you monthly on the job which you have done only one time. The best part in this is that if we look at the small numbers, of course, but now we have many large corporations and companies joining. Some of them already have their own loyalty programs, and just because of this reason, they are changing the program now to a cashback world, because the program is all set up. There is no additional cost for programming or something needed. There is a small fee for a company to join. Of course, I'm not going to tell in this presentation about this, but it's a different presentation. But anyway, the loyalty merchants are joining now every day. Like I said, in all of these countries, hundreds and hundreds new more. And now we are looking, of course, also the bigger companies which are joining. So just to conclude what I have already told you. So we have merchants, all the companies from all different sectors from the one side, and of course the customers from the other side. What we are doing here is of course, we're sending all those customers to shop at our loyalty merchants from all sectors and segments. Every time they shop, every time they spend the real money in at the merchant, location, the merchant is happy to pay small marketing fees through the cashback world to return the cashback and the shopping points back to consumer. And the question is, of course, who is building all of this structure in each individual country, and that's where the Lycanet team comes in very handy. And who is Lycanet? Lycanet is myself and many other independent Lycanet consultants. And what do? Basically, for us, it's the easiest job in the world, because what we need to connect those two parts. Consumers or customers, they always are looking for a better deal, and the companies or the merchants, they're always looking for more turnover, new customers, loyal customers to return. So what we need to do, we just need to create a synergy between them, just to connect them. In many countries, we are already starting a smaller or larger marketing activities, where we use all different type of media to advertise this one card, many companies deal. Of course, in much smaller countries like Latvia, Estonia, Macedonia, it is easier to start with this, and we will see many other great experiences in the near future in the bigger ones. So anyway, just an idea. So if you are a Lycanet member, so how do you build the structure? This next slide I will show you a little bit of visualization. Of course, you are able to distribute your own cards, as far as you want. You can talk to your friends, family, and that's how basically I started. I started with my friends and family. I said, look, there's a one card which is in the future going to work in many partner companies. We will replace many of these loyalty cards with one. So just have one and start using it. But of course, the guy who introduced me to this opportunity, he said, of course, all this, I know you for some time, and I see you are like a serious business person. You've been running your companies for the last 18 years. So let me explain you how you actually can benefit from the organization worldwide if you start to build one today. And remember when I told you this example when somebody was shopping at the underwear store and saving money for himself, and he saved the money, so he got the real cash back, and he also got those shopping points. And the shopping point is the real money for the Like-It members who are building this organization. Why? Because when a customer receives these shopping points, he's just virtually collecting them and then exchanging for even better discounts in other merchant locations. For the Like-It members, this is a real money. For example, even if your structure has been built overseas, for some foreign countries, once in a month, all these shopping points are summed up and counted for your Like-It, what we call career, and I will show you this in a minute. But what we discovered at the beginning, that distributing cards for yourself, it's a little bit slow, and it takes a lot of time and energy. So what we discovered, that if we connect some merchants, and merchants are distributing their cards, we can build our shopping community much faster through merchants. Why? Because when somebody goes and shops in some location, and at the till when they check out, somebody offers them a loyalty card for free, they would always say, yes, please sign me up. And that's how this program can be distributed very, very fast. Even if in your organization somebody down the line somewhere in some different location or even some different country hears about this opportunity, he also can become a Like-It independent consultant, like yourself, for example, who, if you are listening to this presentation, and you can start building your shopping community worldwide. Once in a month, from all the shopping done, people would spend their money, get their cash back, get their virtual points for the better benefits, but you as a Like-It member would get these shopping points for your career, and you will get paid starting from whenever you build this. So this is our career. Like I said, this is a bit international organization, so we haven't translated actually all the materials here. We should take one in English, but anyway, you can understand. On the top line, you can see all the blue ones. Those are the shopping points collected within a month, and your payouts. In the middle of this page, you can see the monthly payouts from each career level which you reach. Currently, when I'm speaking, I have reached level 6 of this within this program. I started actually 24 months ago, and first 6 months I really did not focus on this business because I still had a previous business activities going on. I've been focusing on this for like a year and a half, learned a lot, but there's still way to go. So I don't say I'm the quickest guy in the program. There are many people who have overtaken me and went bypass, but the only thing why I'm saying is that opportunity is here and you can take it. The guy who introduced this program to me, he's already reached career level 8, and the 8 is not the last one. There's 8 more after this one. So you just can understand that how big is this opportunity. Basically, we don't need to sell anything. Yeah. So what we do, we help people to save money, and we help companies to generate more customers and bigger turnover, and that's how we get paid for that. So, but anyway, just what and how that works, I give you a very simple example here. Let's say you build an organization or a small customer base of 1,000 customers who spends some money, receives their cash back, and collects, let's say, around 10 shopping points per month on the daily shopping. How easy is to collect 10 shopping points? Show you an example. This is again from a friend of mine from Estonia, who has been shopping, within the loyalty merchant network, and you can see that here he has spent some money and collected some shopping points. The right side you can collect, and from his 5 purchases, he has tanked some petrol, he spent the night at hotel, he eat some pizza, so there are 10 already, right? So basically it's simple, easy, and every person who shops, they have their back office where they can see all the purchases and how much they would get back for that. Anyway, so if you collect 10,000 points, you would receive at that month, you would reach the career level 2, and your monthly payout would be between 200 to 600 euros additional to your income, whatever it is. Some people will say, yeah, 600 is not a lot of money, but if it's additional for the job you've done once, you help people save money and company to generate turnover, it's not that bad. Anyway, we all start from ground level, before we work our way up. And let's say, you know, that doesn't stop. Next month people keep you know, shopping for the daily needs, you know, the food, the groceries, the, you know, the petrol, and, you know, all the other stuff. Let's say your customer base within a time has grown up to 6,000 customers who does the same 10 shopping points per month, collecting on average the same shopping points. That would be 60,000 points, and you reach the career level 4, which pays you out around 3,000 euros for work. What have you done? When I reached level 4, I actually decided to sell my other business, because I know that this is like on a project based business where I can build my opportunity, and then I can come back to my normal business anytime when I want. But if you look at the small Baltic countries, if you don't know where it is, it's in Eastern Europe. So we collectively have for now reached so many people who receives every month's income from this opportunity already. But I would tell you that we already covered only approximately 8 to 10% of the market, what we can actually achieve in these small countries. And taking that into account, the opportunity is here for many more people. And I would say, if you are listening to this and you live in a different country, not Baltic states, then you should examine your market, because I believe in bigger markets, and you have more people, more companies, you know, you have even greater opportunity. Anyway, you know, how to become a Lycanet member? It's very simple. You just need to, you know, make a decision and enter. There are a few opportunities for you to start. You can register as a Lycanet marketer for 50 euros, for 350 euros, or 2,400 euros. It depends on how you see this business for yourself. So what is this? What you're really buying is a discount voucher. When you buy this discount voucher, this is actually still your money, which will be transformed into your, let's say, Lycanet business profile. And this always will stay your money, and there's an opportunity always to get this money back by making purchases within our partner companies. That's the one way how to see this business. If you want to do this business on much more bigger scale, and, you know, get an opportunity to work on international markets, you know, with the larger corporations, so, and participate in international projects, then you actually need to register as a premium marketer. That will cost you around 2,400 euros. The same discount vouchers. It's the same story. When you register as the marketer, you will need to sign up online a marketer's agreement, where all of this discount vouchers is disclosed for you, what it is, you know, how you will get your money back when you work, and what compensations you have, and all of these things are actually disclosed within your marketer profile. So also you can consult the person who actually sent you this video, how it actually works, where you get the benefits, and how you can move ahead. But anyway, if you are like me, you definitely want to, you know, explore bigger opportunities bigger opportunity outside of the you know, building only your own shopping network. And that's where the new projects, what we called clouds, are coming in. And this is actually the huge opportunity for all active Lycanet members around the globe. And this is the part where you can actually take the part and participate internationally. So the whole idea, like just to remind you, is that we will, by 2030, we will have 1 billion card users around the globe. And from those by Lycanet activities, you know, where we go out, sign up small and medium-sized enterprises which are distributing the cards to their consumers, that from that part they're going to be around 10%. But what the company does itself, you know, the company also signs up the much larger partners, you know, from all different fields, NGOs, you know, sports clubs, you know, international, you know, shop chains, what we call them, yeah. So every time, you know, they sign up, they get basically the same thing. They get their own loyalty program, and that works exactly the same as for you and for me and for other customers. So the like on it part, where we can sign up the companies, and companies distribute the cards and they get a cashback and shopping point deals, that works, that leaves at 10%. The other part is for 90% what we call the white label solutions for the big corporations, and that's where the cashback vault comes in themselves. They sign up the corporate deals, but the best part of this, we can benefit from all of these deals. Why? Because when the company receives the same offer, customers who receive the cards are directed to this cloud program. So how that works, customers who are registered for my world on this, if they go online, they just register themselves, they will get into this cloud. Customers who are registered from white label corporations would get in this cloud program. Customers who are registered from other corporations would get in this cloud program. So it's basically very simple idea, the same thing which we were doing from a small scale. This is done on a much larger scale. Why this is called cloud? It's just how it sounds better, and it's self-explaining as well. All of these shoppers would shop using the same card and mobile application, using the same partner companies which we were using, and all of they get their benefits, the cashback and the virtual points for the better deals. The organizations would get their 1%, and the shopping points would collect in the cloud and once a month distributed between the cloud shareholders, as we call ourselves, cloud shareholders. Okay, so how that works? So there's a big opportunity. Look, if you are looking this way, we are looking to share 1 billion customer base globally. And 100 million will be shared through Lycanet, which I explained you before. 900 million will be shared through these clouds. The first cloud project like this opened in Austria, because company comes from Austria, and of course then the next one was next country, Slovakia, Czech, and Poland, which was very exciting market. But as you can see on all of these flags, we have already sold out sign. I wouldn't tell you that this about this opportunity if it would be already totally over, but it's coming to the end, at least in Europe, and we are looking now at least only on 4 projects which are still open. Those are several Balkan countries combined in one project. We have Portugal and Spain in one project. We have Italy separated, and Germany, which is going to be the last customer cloud program in Europe, your market so far up to this time. So you can benefit basically from this opportunity now or leave it forever. So what that really means and how that works again. So company, the Cashback Vault, they set up this cloud in the country, or combining some countries. Then they sign up the big partners, which they receive their own loyalty program, and they deliver these cards either to their fan base or the customers or the members of the organization. Then they shop the same as we on a daily basis, creating a lot of shopping points for the customers, and then proportionally they are split between the share owners of these customer clouds monthly for the same career which I showed you before. They are counted for the career, and then you get your payouts from the career, as we already looked at this before. Okay, so Austria is sold out, but I will show you where it all started and why this is so interesting. And there are several partners, as you can see on this slide, which are more partners are coming in, and everything is still happening. So first of all, we had this very first cooperation was with this well-known football team in Austria called Rapid Vienna, and they still have this old branding lioness on their shirts, but now they already changed to Cashback Vault as the company is going through the changes and growth, and this is all still all is working already very good. This is what we set up for the Rapid Vienna. They would get their own loyalty program, all the cards and everything. The flyers are prepared. Only thing what they needed to do is distribute this card and tell to their fans, when you shop, you will save the money for yourself, and you will help with 1% from your purchases, for our future youth organization or the young generation of the football team, and that's how they can help to develop the new athletes and all of this, you know. And in each country we have many different corporations within this cloud program. As you can see, there's a lot of things happening around the Europe, and we see this already on the television and everywhere, that you know that this is really good. But the most important part of this is that, you know, that if you are interested in this part of the program, you definitely need to contact the person who sent you this presentation, because it's from one side it looks like it's self-explanatory, you know, it's easy to understand, you know, we just sign up these big corporations, you know, they get their own cards, you know, and we actually can benefit from this program. How? It's a very simple concept, you know. Again, you purchase shares, let's say how we called, but really they are limited edition discount vouchers. Those are the same discount vouchers as you entered in this program, and through this purchase you actually get a solid amount of customers in all different countries. So you have an option to travel, let's say, to Austria and to build your own shopping network, or you can leave it to the Cashback World company to sign up all these partners, and with your money you support basically development through these clouds. So we sponsor these cards for the companies and other attributes to get this program out to the clients. Whenever this is happening, you know, you have an opportunity to join in different cloud projects. So basically you would receive a certain portion of turnover of shopping points made through the purchases of all of these fans and supporters of the teams and organizations and shoppers, etc. etc. So what is this presentation actually showing you? That, you know, I'm just, you know, showing you some pictures with already existing partnerships, what we already have. You can see all the Cashback World, the signs up and, you know, running for our partners. You know, we see our team, you know, who is distributing these cards on a daily basis for the fans and the members of the you know, future Cashback World program. People receive this cards, and they just start using it on their daily purchases, for them saving their money, and they don't even know that from behind of all of this has been working Likenet and Cashback World and generating all this program, and some people will be you know, get some benefits out from this. Anyway, so here's the deal. As you can see, each of those customer cloud programs, they have a limited amount of these discount vouchers available, and each actually a Likenet member can purchase only 3 or 4, depends on the program. So every time you purchase in some country these limited discount vouchers, you actually have a priority for the next one. But as I told you, you know, there are some programs already sold out, and now we have only 4 left, and it's not going to be long before they are also gone. You will also you will be always able to, you know, start your shopping community to build yourself, like I was explaining in the first part of this business info. But again, then you need to decide what you want to do. Either you want to work actively, you know, developing this business, or probably take this opportunity and get shares from other customer clouds. And let's say we call this really a passive income, because, you know, the company was building this for you, and you just took the shares and took the opportunity. Anyway, decision is yours. You know, a couple times a year we have a bigger events where all of the Europe, these are actually made regionally. You know, we have in Europe, we have in America, all of these different events. You know, next one is in end of May, so it's within a few weeks actually, you know, where we all collectively from all different countries, Likenet members, coming together for 3 days. We get a special training from Mr. Eric Worry, which is like a network marketing professional. You know, his training is unbelievable. You know, I'm really benefited it from myself, so I just kind of highly suggest it. But also, we normally on these events hear from our people who established this organization. You know, Hubert Friedel himself, he will tell about the projects those are coming within next year and how you can benefit as a Likenet member as well. Anyway, you know, I'm not gonna talk a lot of, you know, different things. I believe there's a lot of questions already in your head. Only thing which you need to understand is the vision. There is one card around the globe. This is all already working. This is not some kind of like, vision for the future. Many large corporations and companies have joined and joining every day. You still can benefit of this, because from the whole our target, we have reached only approximately 1%. So there are 99% of opportunities still available. The question is, who is going to take and who is going to benefit from this? Is this going to be you as well, or are you just going to say, hey, thanks for information, and gonna carry on with your daily job? Both of these parts are good, because this business, probably as any other business, is not for everybody. But before you make your yes or no decision, at least make it as an educated person, because it's always easy to say no to something, and I know that many people are looking for this biggest chance and biggest opportunity out there, and sometimes when this biggest opportunity knocks on your door, we are not even ready to open it. So let this not be this case. So whenever the person who sent you this presentation, please ring them back right now, send them the message that you want to discuss this opportunity much deeper, ask some questions which you didn't understand on this what I was saying, and let's rock and roll. But anyway, thanks for your time. I really appreciate this. I really hope you got some value out of this, and maybe speak to you soon in the future. Goodbye.